Every answer to every question is right here before your eyes. And now, you see it. Now you see it. And the star of our show, now you see him, Jack Nars.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Nice to have you here today, and welcome to Now You See It, a game where the answers are right in front of your eyes. And here to play Now You See It, we have these 5 competitors ready for a fight to the finish, and only one will survive the battle and take on our current champion, who is Linda Field. Linda, come on out here and say hello, lovely. Welcome back, hon. You're doing very well. Up to now, as you know, you've won $900 on the show, but you missed breaking the bank yesterday, so that means we added another $1,000, and whoever wins today's finals, you, or one of those 4 competitors back there, will be shooting for $7,000. Wow. Okay, Linda, we'll let you think about that now as we invite you to go up to our Champions Gallery and watch the goings-on as these 4 start our competition. Will you come down and take your places, please? Their positions and their partners were chosen by lot before the show. Now everybody has settled down and seated. Let's meet our players. On team number 1, in the outside or swing chair, we have an administrative assistant, Lynn Redding. Hiya, Lynn.
Hi, Jack. How are you?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You relaxed and ready to go?
I sure am.
Good. Your partner is a probation officer. His name is Bill Girth. Hiya, Bill.
Hi, Jack.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, too. Now, your competitors over there, we have a teacher for you, Flo Cohen. Hiya, Flo.
Hi, how are you doing,
today?
Jack? Fine, thanks.
Good. And her partner is a student, and her name is Ricky Smoot.
Hello.
Right, Ricky?
Yes.
All right. To all of you, welcome, and to all of you, good luck. I have an important question for you. Are you ready to play?
Ready.
All right, good. Let's bring on the board. Here she comes. Now you see it. Now you don't. All right, here's what happens. In a moment, I'm going to ask the 2 outside players to swing around with your back to the board, okay? Then I'm going to pose questions for the 2 who are facing front. Now, you search for the answer on the board and signal the instant you can identify the line in which the answer appears. If you are correct, I will confirm it. Then your partner will swing around and will have 3 seconds to locate the position and give me the answer. And you score according to the position of the answer on the board. Now, when you hear this sound, it will be halftime, and you will change positions for the rest of the game. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, outside players, please swing around. Good enough. Let's light up the board. Here's your first question. What religious statue is found throughout the Orient? Yes, Flo.
Line 1.
Line 1 is right. Ricky, turn around, find the answer.
Position 9, Buddha.
That is right. 10 points for your team. Okay, fine stuff. Okay, here's the next question. What are baseball fans waiting for Hank? Yes, Flo.
Line 2.
Line 2 is right. Ricky, where's the answer?
Position 1, Homer.
You're right. You got it without hearing the entire question. Good for you. I was going to ask, what are they waiting for him to hit?
I
but
teach
you didn't
physical
need it.
education.
Pardon?
I teach physical education.
Aha, you're up on sports then. Okay,
Right.
13-0 is the score. Here we go with your next question. What surrealist painter makes watches seem to bend? Yes, Flo.
Line 1.
Line 1 is right. Okay, Ricky, the answer, please.
Position 3, Dali.
That is right. Salvador Dali, the surrealist painter. Okay, you're well out in front now. You have 17 points. Lynn and Bill have none so far. And here is the next question. What is the capital of Turkey? Bill.
Line 3.
Line 3 is right. Okay, Lynn, find the answer for us.
Position 5, Ankara.
That is right. Yes, 8 points for you, and now your team is on the board. 17-8 is the score. Here comes the next question. What was the name of the villainous doctor in a James Bond film? Okay, Flo.
Line 4.
Line 4 is right. Okay, Ricky, where's the answer?
Position 1, no.
That's it. Dr. No, 5 points for your team. 22-8 is our score, and here comes our next question. What's a safer place than your sock to keep your money? Bill.
Line 3.
Line 3 is right. Where is the answer, Lynn?
In your...
Oh, for goodness sakes, don't you trust him? Look at position number 4. Bank. Bank. Sorry, no points there. Okay, that signals halftime. Halftime with a score 22-8. Our leaders are Flo and Ricky. With the outside players, turn around, please. Okay, now we're going to ask the partners to change jobs. They're already doing that. Very good. That's the way we'll play for the remainder of this game. And we'll be back for the second half of our elimination game right after this message.
Now, The Price is Right is on BUZZR. Every day at 3.
Your dream has come true.
BUZZR. Let's price.
Come on down.
Okay, back to Now You See It. As you see, we've switched partners. We're all set to play the final half of our elimination game. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, outside partners, please swing around. That's Bill and Flo. Very good. Let's light up the board. And as you can see, it is, of course, the same board. Here comes the next question, girls. Name a comic strip magician. Yes, Ricky.
Line 2.
Line 2 is right. Okay, where's the answer, Flo?
Position 6, Mandrake.
Mandrake, right you are. 8 more points for your team. Now you're going to lead a score 30-8. And here comes the next question. Who is the ruler of Ethiopia? Okay, Lynn, you beat the buzzer.
Line 4.
Line 4. Right. All right, Bill, turn around, find the answer for us.
Position 7, Selassie.
That's right, Haile Selassie. Good. 11 points for your team. You now have 19. However, Ricky and Flo still lead 30-19. Here's the next question. What name did boxer Cassius Clay adopt? Yes, Lynn.
Line 1.
Line 1 is right. Okay, Bill, where's the answer?
Position 4, Ali.
That is it. Yes, sir. Muhammad Ali. 5 more points for your team. You're in the game now. You only trail by 6 points. The score is 30-24. Here is the next question. What do we often call a small barrel containing beer? Yes, Lynn.
Line 2.
Line 2 is right. Okay, Bill, where's the answer?
Position 12, Keg.
Keg, right, for 14 big points. 14 points put you in the lead. You lead now 38-30. Here comes the next question. What Paul is a popular singer-composer? Yes, Lynn?
Line 2?
No, that is wrong. I'll give you a free guess, and I'll repeat the question for you, Ricky. What Paul is a popular singer-composer?
Line 3.
Line 3, yes, that is it. All right, Flo, can you find the answer?
Come on.
No.
Oh, buzzer beat you. Look at position 5. One of the most talented men in the business, Paul Anka. Yeah, no score there. The score is still 38 to 30. That's it. Time's up. The winning team, Bill Girth, Lynn Redding, will score 38 to 30. Ricky and Flo, what a game you four played. And Ricky and Flo, you did just marvelous for us. So happy to have you on the show. We have nice prizes for you backstage. Thanks very much. Goodbye. Good luck to you. Good luck. All right, Bill and Lynn, you've moved one step up the ladder toward that $6,000 bank, or $7,000 this is now. Time now to play our semifinals when only one of you will survive this match to take on our champion up there, Linda, and play in the finals. We'll be back with our semifinals game right after this message.
Don't move. BUZZR's month-long National Game Show Day celebration will return.
All set now for our semifinals on Now You See It. And as you see, we have our two remaining players, Lynn Redding and Bill Girth. And let's find a little bit more about these folks. Lynn, it says you are an administrative assistant, right?
Right.
Is,
That's a fancy word for an executive secretary.
Oh, I see. Do you work in Corona Del Mar?
I work in Newport Beach. I live in Corona Del Mar.
Oh, what a beautiful area that is.
Right on the beach I live.
Oh, great.
Love
Fantastic. Bill, probation officer, huh?
Right.
Where? Where do you work out of?
In L.A.
I see.
School for Girls, Las Palmas School for Girls.
Uh-huh. Where do you live? Valley?
Van Nuys.
Family?
4 kids.
4 kids, really?
Lovely wife.
Okay. And waiting patiently up in our gallery is our lovely champion, Linda Field. Hi, Linda.
Hello.
How's everything today?
Fine. Waiting
All
to
right,
play.
good. As you know, the outcome of this game will determine who plays you in the final, so watch how they play. And now, Lynn and Bill, you played very well together, but as you know, now you're going against each other. Only one of you will survive this match, and will take on Linda in the finals. Now, we play this semifinals one letter at a time. The minute you think you know the answer, press your button. If you are right, you will score a point. And it's the person who scores 4 points first who is the winner and goes to the finals. Are we ready to go?
Yes.
Ready.
Good luck to you both, all right? Here is your first clue. A famous parade. Letter.
Easter.
Bill.
Easter parade.
Easter parade. Yes, sir, that's it. Easter parade. That's a point for you. Okay? Got a little jumpy there. Try to remember to hit the button first, or else you might tip the answer to your opponent if they get that button. All right, here's your next clue. You can spend this in London. Letter. 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 That signal means I can't give you the next letter because it gives you the answer, and it is sterling. Sterling. Okay, back to the board, and here is your next clue. Part of a TV pair. Letter. 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 Yes, Lynn.
Goodson?
Goodson, yes. Part of Goodson Todman. And I want to tell you, it's a good thing you got that one, huh? All right, that ties the score up 1-1. Thank goodness you got that one. All right, let's go to the next line now. And here's your first clue. Associated with a famous line. Letter. Letter. Yes, Bill.
Maginot Line?
No, I'll give you a free guess, Lynn. Okay, we'll continue. Here's another letter. Yes, Bill.
Mason-Dixon Line.
Mason, that's what we're looking for. Mason of the Mason-Dixon line. Good. All right, Bill is leading 2 points to 1. And here is your next clue. A 1974 Crusader. Letter. Letter. Yes, Bill.
Ralph Nader.
Nader, right you are. Ralph Nader. All righty, Bill has 3 points. Lynn has 1. Bill needs only 1 more to go to the finals. But, of course, Lynn's going to fight to stay in this game. And here is your next clue. A 1974 Uncle Sam. Yes, Bill.
Sam Irvin.
Irvin, right you are. That's 4 points. You're the winner. That's a boy. Lynn Redding, you are a most charming and lovely lady.
Thank
We
you
thank
very
you for
much.
being on the show with us. We have a nice present for you backstage. Goodbye and good luck to you. Okay, congratulations, Bill. You've made it to the finals. Now you have a chance to beat the champ and go for that $7,000 bag. And now, speaking of the champ, Linda, come on down and join Bill here at the desk and get ready to defend your title against that young man. All right? We'll be back to play our finals on Now You See It right after these words.
The BUZZR Academy of Hosting presents Tossing to Commercial.
We'll be back. We'll be back first. This.
Keep it right here on BUZZR.
All set for the finals of Now You See It, and meeting head-to-head, we have the winner of today's competition, Mr. Bill Girth, and our lovely champion, Linda Field. Welcome back, Linda.
Thank you.
You're doing all right. Let's see, you've won $900 so far. You're going to try, maybe, for that to break the bank again. Do they have any plans for that money if you win?
Yes, my daughter said before I came here today that she would like, what was I going to do with the money? And I said, well, if I win a lot, Lisa, I'm going to take you to Hawaii. She was born in Hawaii, but she's never seen Hawaii.
Oh, really? Well, that'd be a nice way to spend the money. Okay, I wish both of you the very best of luck. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ready.
All right, fine. Let's bring on the finals board. Here she comes. Now you see it. Now you don't. Now, in the finals, as you know, you play without partners. So sound your signal when you can identify the line that contains the correct answer. When the time is up, the player who is ahead will be the winner. Good luck. Ready? Let's light up the board. Here's the first question. What city tells the time by the... Yes, Linda.
Line 4,
Line 4 is right. And
position 9, London.
that's it. She didn't hear the whole question, but she got the answer. Complete questions. What city tells the time by the original Big Ben? You are right, and you're off to a 13-point lead. And here comes the next question. In the movies, what was the name of the Japanese detective portrayed by Peter Lorre? I'm afraid the buzzer beat you, Bill. The buzzer sound. He's all right? He's all right. The light came in. Okay, Bill, go. Give me the line.
Line 3.
I'm sorry, that is the wrong line. Now, Linda, I'll give you a free guess.
Line 2.
No, nobody knew it was in line 1, position 5, Mr. Moto. Oh, now you remember. Oh, yes.
I was looking for Charlie Chan.
Charlie Chan.
Oh, really? No, Peter Lorre didn't play Charlie Chan. All right, let's go. 13-0 is the score. Here's your next question. Name one variety of smoked salmon. Yes, Bill.
Line 3.
Line 3 is right. And the answer?
Position 8, locks.
That's it, locks. And you have 11 points on the board. 13-11 is the score. Here comes the next question. Who played the mad bomber in the movie Airport? Yes, Bill.
Line 2.
Line 2 is right. And the answer?
Position 10, Lance.
No, that is wrong. It's position number 2. Van Heflin. Heflin. Oh, my goodness. All right, here comes another question. What singer was called the Swedish Nightingale? Yes, Linda.
Line 2.
Line 2 is right. The answer?
Position 5, Lindy.
No. No, I'm sorry. It is position 5, but it was Lind, Jenny Lind. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, here comes another question. What is the name for a leather-like plastic material? Bill.
Line 4.
Line 4 is right. The answer?
Position 5, vinyl.
Right, vinyl for 9 points. Bill has taken over the lead. It's 20-13. Here is the next question. Who just replaced Spiro Agnew? Bill.
Line 4.
That is wrong. Wrong. Now I'll give you a chance, Linda. Who just replaced Spiro Agnew?
Line 3.
Line 3 is right. And the answer is?
Position 11, Ford.
Yes, Gerald Ford, the new vice president. 14 points for you. All right, the score is now 27-20. Here comes the next question. What long Italian river has a very... Yes, Bill.
Line 3.
That is wrong. I will finish the question for you, Linda. What long Italian river has a very short name?
Line 1.
Line 1 is right. And the answer?
Position 9, Po.
That is right. 10 points for you, Linda. You're going to the lead. That's it. Time is up, and she is still our champion. Linda Field, 37-20. Oh, that was a squeaker, that game, I'll tell you. Okay, now, Bill. Bill, you keep your fingers crossed, sir. Hope that Linda breaks the bank, because if she does, she'll take that $7,000 home with her, and you will come back tomorrow, and we'll be sitting in our champion's chair. But now, Linda, this is getting to be a familiar walk for you. Come join me here. It's time to play solo for the $7,000, and we will play for that money right after these words.
There's only hundreds and 200s, so if the next one is money and the chances are 7-2 in your favor, you will have made that $1,000. Now, everybody, ready? Okay. Now, come on, hit that 100. Hit the 100, come on. She hit it! You got that car!
Sponsored by Caesar Slots. Download Caesar Slots for free now.
Again today, I'm standing here with our champion, Linda Field, and today we're going to play solo for our bank of $7,000. Now, you are aware of this, Linda, but some folks may be watching the show for the first time, so I'll explain that the solo game is played against the clock. Linda has a total of 60 seconds to get 10 answers. Now, as you know, dear, the instant you see an answer, you call it out, and you circle it with this electronic pen so that we can see it on our screen, like that. Okay? Now, if you get all 10 answers, you'll win the $7,000. But if you don't get them all, you will receive $100 for every answer you get along the way. Now, if you want me to pass a clue and come back, simply say pass. The clock will start after I show you the first clue, after I give you the first clue. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's light up the board. And here's your first clue. Italian money.
Lira.
Right. TV award.
Emmy.
Right. Heavenly food.
Pass.
Former Broadway showman.
Pass.
TV Marine.
Pass.
Member of a religious sect.
Just a minute. Pass.
A talking bird from India.
Mina.
That's right. A famous bean.
Orson.
Right. Fuel for a jet.
Pass.
Used to be called Mesopotamia.
Liberia.
Wrong.
Okay.
Going back. Heavenly food.
Mana.
That's right. Former Broadway showman. Okay, time is up, but you got 5 answers for an additional $500. Congratulations to you, Linda. Let's go back now and pick up the ones that you missed, shall we? We were looking for a former Broadway showman who is Rose, Billy Rose. The TV Marine, Jim Neighbors. Neighbors, there you are. A member of a religious sect, Shaker.
Oh, I never would have gotten that.
Fuel for a jet is kerosene.
Oh.
And used to be called Mesopotamia is Iraq. Iraq. There it is. Okay, you got another 5 answers, another $500. You have now up to $1,400. And of course, the right to come back tomorrow. We didn't crack the bank, so we're adding $1,000. And tomorrow the bank is worth $8,000. And we'll see you then. Till then, Jack Murray saying so long. But now you see it. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Now You See It, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Love of Life next over most of these CBS stations.